A very good afternoon and Jai Hind dear students. Welcome to the another virtual class of English, and today we are going to cover the writing skills topic, that is paragraph writing. Dear students, we all write something in our daily lives. We do read many things also, but have you ever thought that the chapters which we are reading, those are divided into different paragraphs, and what does it means? So today we are going to discuss about those paragraphs basically, and how we can write a very attractive and well organized, nicely composed paragraph. So before I go further, I would like to give you a brief idea about paragraph. What is a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences about any topic. Any topic. A typical paragraph begins with the topic sentence. Topic sentence, I am saying you are not supposed to give any heading, but a topic sentence is there which introduces the topic. Then the supporting sentences comes into the scene that follow the support idea in the topic sentence with explanations, reasons and other details. In the last comes the concluding sentence which brings the paragraph to an end. Okay, so basically through my explanation you would have come to know that in a paragraph there are three main sentences or contents. The very first one is the topic sentence, then comes the supporting sentence, and in the last the concluding sentence. Okay, now let's see. You can see here on the screen structure of a paragraph that includes. What should be the structure of a paragraph? The structure of a paragraph must include the definition of the paragraph, the parts of paragraph and stages of paragraph writing. Let's explore it further. Now, what is a paragraph? A paragraph is a group of sentences about a single topic. The topic remains the same. We do write different sentences about the same topic itself. Okay, so that's the reason the definition is a paragraph is a group of sentences about a single topic. Together, the sentences of paragraph explain the writer's main idea about the topic. In academic writing, a paragraph is often between 5 and 10 sentences long, but it can be longer or shorter depending on the topic and the marks. Now see, as I have already discussed with you, what are the different parts of a paragraph? A paragraph has three basic parts. The very first, the topic sentence. Now what is this topic sentence? The topic sentence is usually the first or second sentence in a paragraph. When we start writing, the very first or the second sentence which tells the readers we are going to discuss about which topic, that is known as the topic sentence. It introduces a new idea, in fact. It presents the topic and explains what writer will say about the topic. The explanation is called the controlling idea. Okay? Further comes the supporting sentences. First of all, we write the topic sentence and then supporting sentences for the same topic. Now, what is the role of the supporting sentence? Supporting sentences add information about the topic. They add more information about the topic and controlling idea. Supporting sentences can include definitions, explanations and examples also. Okay? And the third and the last one is what is it? The concluding sentence. What is a concluding sentence? The concluding sentence gives us the overall gist of the paragraph which we are writing, and while writing this, we can end our paragraph. As we have already discussed about these things, but here is another slide for you to talk more about the topic sentence. This is the main idea of the paragraph, the topic sentence, very important. It is usually the first sentence of the paragraph, and it is the most general sentence of the paragraph. Every paragraph has this opening sentence, this topic sentence at the very beginning, at the very top of it. Okay? What are the supporting sentences now? These are the sentences that talk about or explain the topic sentence. They are more detailed ideas that follow the टॉपिक सेंटेंस. तो सबसे पहले टॉपिक सेंटेंस हम लोग लिखते हैं एंड देन वी राइट द सपोर्टिंग सेंटेंस for the same topic. Do remember, you do not have to deviate from the topic. The sentences which you are writing in support must be related to your topic. In the last, the concluding sentence. This may be found as the last sentence of the paragraph. It can finish a paragraph by repeating the main idea. जो idea आपने in the very beginning you have given to the readers, you can repeat the main idea or just giving a final comment about the topic. So dear student, that was all about how we have, what is the structure of the paragraph writing. But now how to write a paragraph? लिखें कैसे इसे? See, you have been given a paragraph and straight away you started writing. That is not the correct approach for writing anything. In fact, not a paragraph, anything. Before writing, we have to do some sort of homework in our mind. Okay? And what's that? Let's see. Paragraph writing has following 4 stages, which is mentioned below, and you can see here on the screen. The very first one is pre-writing. The second one is writing, third one is editing, and fourth one is publishing. So, what is the pre-writing? What is this? Basically, this is the stage where you have to use your mind very, very effectively. This is the stage when you think carefully and organize your ideas for your paragraph before you begin writing. As I told you, if any topic is given to you, please do not just jump start to write that topic. Give a minute or 2 minutes to think about the topic in your mind, that how am I going to start? Then what all supporting statements I am going to give? Am I well occupied with this topic? Do I have enough material with me to write on this topic? So you have to do a lot of mental exercise before writing it. Okay? And this is what is called the pre-writing stage, where you have to think carefully, you have to organize your ideas so that your paragraph look really, really attractive to the readers. Now, there are few pre-writing steps which I want to discuss with you here. And see, there are 6 pre-writing steps. The very first one is, think carefully about what you are going to write. Make a proper structure of the topic which you are going to write in your mind. Open your notebook. Collect facts related to your paragraph. Write down your own ideas. Write down your own ideas. Find main idea, because what happens, like when we start thinking about any idea, then what happens, we get so many ideas and then we have to really find it out, like which idea is the main idea in my writing. Organize your facts and ideas in a way that develops your main idea. So that is very important. These are the pre-writing steps which you need to take care before writing your paragraph. Now let's have a look. on the second stage, that is writing the paragraph. When you start writing, so the writing stage is when you turns your ideas into sentences. Now whatever you had thought in your pre-writing stage, you are literally writing it in your notebook or copy. So what are the steps of writing the paragraph? Of course, first of all, you have to open your notebook. Then you have to write the topic sentence which you have decided in your mind that this should be going to be my main topic sentence, this main idea. Then supporting sentences, and in the last, concluding sentence. What things you have to keep keep in your mind while writing the paragraph is that write clear and simple supporting sentences. Right? Focus on main idea of the paragraph. Use dictionary to help you find additional words to explain your idea if you are not sitting in the exam. Okay? Now let's move to the third phase of our writing, that is editing the paragraph. Editing means क्या होता है editing? Editing means proofreading or finding out the mistakes and correcting them. Editing is this, right? So the editing stage is when you check your paragraph for mistakes and correct them. So once you have already done the homework, you have thought about your ideas in your mind, then you have written it in a notebook, and then finally we are doing editing. We are trying to find out the mistakes. So what do we check when we do editing? That is, the number one thing which we check for is your spellings. Number second, we check grammar. It should be written in a correct, the grammar must be correct. Then the writer should read the paragraph once again. Okay, make sure that each sentence has a subject. It's very important. Please do not write sentences without subject. See if your subjects and verbs agrees with each other. Subject verb concord, which we have done just very recently, so you can do that. Make sure that each sentence makes some sense. It should give a clear idea to the reader what you want to convey through that sentence. It should not be confusing at all. Okay? Now let us talk about style and organization. Very important. What could be the style and organization? It includes that you should make sure that your paragraph has a topic, make sure that your supporting sentences focus on main idea, and make sure that you have a concluding sentence in your paragraph. So peer editing, what is it? Let's have a look. Showing your work to another student is a very useful way to improve your writing. This is called peer editing, as well as it infuses a team spirit among you all, right? So you read your partner's writing and your partner read yours. You comment on your partner's reading, your partner comments on yours. So you might talk together, write comments on a sheet that your instructor gives you, or write directly on your partner's paper. So it is a kind of a team activity, and it's really very useful if we just give our whatever we have written to someone else to find out the mistake. So it really helps. Now we have reached to the fourth stage of our writing, that is publishing of the paragraph. The publishing stage is when you produce a final copy of your paragraph to hand in. Means you are done with the thoughts, you have done with the editing part, you have done with the another checking, verification. Now finally our content is ready to publish. So the publishing stage is when you produce a final copy of your paragraph to hand in, and there are 3 steps of publishing. Make a paper copy of your paragraph. You should keep a photocopy. It means show your work to your teacher, tutor, or parents. Ask them for hints and suggestions to improve your writing. Okay, so dear students, now I would like to tell you more about little bit more about paragraph writing. That is, the content should be well organized and coherent. What is coherent? You will hear this word coherence, coherent. What is this? Beta, well organized, you all know that the content should be very grammatically appropriate. Good language and vocab must be used. Now, what is this coherence? In a paragraph, coherence means establishing a relationship between the idea presented in a paragraph. How? It brings about a rationale, you can say, in the arrangement of the ideas which are introduced either in the chronological order or in the order of importance. So basically, besides transitions that compare, contrast, illustrate, add or show cause and effect, build logical bridge. The idea thus expressed in the paragraph flows smoothly from one to the other in a logical sequence. So this helps the reader to understand the paragraph. Coherence means that, suppose if I am writing one sentence at the top, the next sentence following the sentence, the first sentence, should be somewhere related to that. There should be some connection. ऐसा नहीं है कि in the very first sentence I am writing about Delhi and in the very next sentence I am talking about Mumbai. No, if I am writing about Delhi, then in the second sentence I must talk about Delhi itself, like Delhi is the capital of India or whatever. But it should be related. And beta, your paragraph must be in a chronological order. Now, what is this chronological order? Chronological order means the things which has happened in a sequential way, you can say. Like whatever has happened first, it has to be mentioned first. So chronological order means the sequence of the events, like whatever has happened first should be mentioned first. So that is known as chronological order. Suppose if we are talking about the history of Delhi, then we should mention year wise. Like firstly we should mention about 1800, then 1805 or 1810. Means it should be in a sequence. It should not be like we are talking about year 1998 first and then we are moving to 1901. So that is known as chronological order. So we should be very much careful about these things while writing a paragraph. Okay. Now I hope how to write a paragraph. What are the main things which we should include in writing a paragraph? Okay. So a paragraph is a distinct unit of thought, we can say. Okay, sentence that states the central idea of a paragraph is called a topic sentence. A paragraph can be expanded by giving particulars and details, examples, definition, comparison and contrast, cause and effect. Sentences of the paragraph should follow a clear logical order. Sentences can be linked by using pronouns, repeating words or ideas, and by using transitional expressions. Paragraph writing is a skill, and like all skill, it can be mastered with effort and practice. So keep this thing in your mind. Okay? So I think it's enough for today. Example of paragraph writing I'll be sending in the form of a PDF so that you can go through it. You can have an idea what does a paragraph look like and what all you have to include in a paragraph. So I'll see you in my next video. Till then, take very good care of yourself. Bye bye. Have a great day ahead.